Scaling Mount Everest has become a favorite bucket list feat, an irresistible goal for so many adventurers. The world's tallest peak has become the new death zone. 11 climbers have lost their lives just this season, and that's more than all of last year. The problem is not avalanches or blizzards or high winds. It's the record number of people rushing to scale the Everest, leading to a human gridlock. In other words, a jam on the world's highest peak.
A human traffic jam on top of the world. As hundreds of climbers wait hours for their chance to stand on the highest peak in the world. The rush to reach the summit is more dangerous than ever, with 11 climbers having lost their lives since the start of spring 2019 climbing season.
Loads of people died this year, everyone knows, and it's been a carnage. And I should say it has become a death race there because there was massive traffic jam and people are pushing themselves who are not even capable of doing it. They do it, they try to summit.
Most of the deaths on Everest this year have been attributed to exhaustion and tiredness. That's further complicated matters. A crowded route to and from the summit has led to delays. This season, there are a record number of people pushing to scale the Mount Everest. Many of them lack the desired level of mountaineering experience. Consider the altitude and the physical challenges. The climbers suffer from frostbite and lack of oxygen in extreme conditions.
Human nature that something which can be deadly, can be dangerous, is expensive. This attracts more and more people. This is like this year where we have so many deaths and accidents. You will see this just increases the people who come next year to want to try the same.
Climbers queuing for the journey to the summit have made Mount Everest even more dangerous. Mountaineers lost precious minutes or hours waiting in the so-called death zone. Climbers call the area above 26,000 feet the death zone because the air is so thin, most need supplemental oxygen.
I can tell you that at above 4,000 meters, it's difficult to sleep, you don't rest, you lose your appetite, your oxygen level's low, so like even going higher is more difficult. But those guys spend months training and stuff. And then you have a weather window and then you still have another 3 days to the top. But I think it's just one of those things where there's so many people who want to do it and who train. And I think maybe like there should be a limit on how many people go up each day, because you only have a limited supply of oxygen, and if you're tired, you're tired. You might make it to the top, but you still have to make it down.
Located in Nepal, Mount Everest is a huge tourist attraction and a big source of income for the country.
The Nepali government is already charging $11,000 for the permit. And many people say this is very expensive, it's very bad.
Since Nepal ranks among the poorest countries in the world, tourism is a vital economic lifeline. Every spring, hundreds of tourists arrive, chasing a dream to stand atop the world. The government of Nepal takes advantage of this fact and does not cap the number of permits it issues each year. This year only, the Nepalese government is under fire for issuing more than 380 permits. Climbers are now insisting that the Nepalese government roll out tougher laws to deal with the situation.
According to me, I think the government of Nepal, they should limit the number of climbers for 1 year or season, and they should check probably how is a climber actually, is he a certified climber?
But what I understand is there was too many permits issued and there's too many people up there, which obviously needs to be addressed. Obviously, if it's not safe for people to go, people shouldn't be going.
While tourism is a big business for countries across the globe, it is also leading to overcrowding and damage to the local cities. Countries like the Netherlands have decided to limit the number of people visiting the country in order to reduce the negative impact of tourism. It appears that Nepal should take a cue and put a cap on the number of people who are permitted to scale the Mount Everest. Bureau Report, Wion, World is One.